Where are the dwarfs? Where are the dwarfs, Johnny?
I sleep on soil.
Your mum's hanging baskets are banging.
I get what was thirsty and keep us horny.
Two options. One was a bedroom that there was blood on the sheets. So I was like, I'm not going to that. To me, that's a red flag. I was a kid.
That's stabbing old man.
I've got a boot full of breakfast. What's your fucking problem?
And putting a picture of me on a balcony staring at my mum's tits. It's my first time.
Oh, no, it's fine. I'm not
my
judging you for
first time.
Yes, the boys! We are proudly brought to you today by Manscaped, the world leaders in male grooming. Tony, it is important to give your balls that extra bit of TLC, okay?
It sure is, Jamie.
Your initials, TLC, Tender Love and Care Tony Carroll. That's what they call him, mate. And part of his reason is because his bollocks smell pristine. I know what you're thinking, like, oh, it's me balls, it's, do I do all that? You need to be grooming your balls, lads, yeah? So, with Manscaped, if you go on manscaped.com, the link's there for you. The link is there for you, and you type in Green Room as your discount code, you get 20% off and free shipping. You get all this stuff. I've brought this out especially, the ball deodorant. You need your balls to be smelling nice. Like, hard days graft, you think you're getting us up? Nah, mate. It could be the perfect gift. Father's Day. Look, it's Father's Day. I hate to break it to you. Your mummy sucking cock. Do you want your mum to have smeg in her mouth? No. So get your dad Manscaped. Code Green Room. 20% off. See you on the other side. Give your mum a little wink. And
Balls
say,
ahoy.
balls ahoy.
Hello.
It's at the start.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Hot Water's Green Room podcast with me, Tony Carroll.
Me, Jamie Hutchinson.
And today's special guest.
Very special guest.
One of our favourites. Phil Ellis.
It's Phil Ellis.
Phil Ellis.
Hiya, guys. Thanks.
And we have Binty in the corner. Say hello to Binty, everyone.
There's Binty. First time working under Binty.
Rejected us a lot lately.
Rejected you? No, I haven't rejected you at all. I went to get on the train. You were on the train. I get on a further down stop, the Humphrey Park stop in near Stratford. If you're ever a fan, if you like stops, get down to Humphrey Park. You were sat on the train, weren't you? And then your train went through. It's a great story. I've got another one about an eclair that I was telling you about before the show started.
It's all about the eclair.
Justin
Email in any time Justin Morris has ever bought you an eclair.
He bought me an eclair once, and anyway, wow. But no, so I just missed the recording, and instead I went,
Yeah, but every time I ask you, you just go, "Oh no, I've got something with my career."
Yeah, but I know people don't think I've got a career. I mean, I hide it well, and the industry hides it well. But I'm doing stuff like I'm working all the time.
Did you say yes out of embarrassment?
Today?
I keep asking you.
No, I said it because I wanted to know it. Of anything, embarrassment is all that it would be if you found out the gigs I've said I was doing don't exist.
We've just done a gig, Phil.
Yeah,
talking about
all
gigs.
three of us on.
Yeah, I wasn't on.
Oh no, you wasn't on, no.
So this eclair. We talk about this eclair. Who cares about your gig?
We've just done a gig at live at HotWaterComedyClub, which went very well. We've had a few pints. Enjoyed our company.
Yeah. I wasn't watching it. Wasn't for me, but not my kind of lineup. Not enough prop comedy for my liking. Tony got someone on stage at one point, and I thought getting into that area. But he's missing a guitar. It's not for me. Where are the dwarfs? Where are the dwarfs, Tony? When does it stop? Oh, he sat on a stool. Oh, fuck this. Not for me. Hot water's changed.
Oh. It went well, didn't it, Jamie? It went really well.
It's all right.
Yeah. All right, yeah.
It's all right. Some woman who forced themselves. I'm going on the front row now.
Oh, yeah. She was like that on the show, wasn't she? She was trying to be centre of attention, but you know what?
That's what you've
Makes a difference to us, doesn't it?
There's a riff-raff these look like Ronnie and Reggie, mate. Let any country, don't they? As long as they pay a fucking $5.
Yeah, get yourself.
I don't give a shit about the accent.
No, there's no background checks. As long as you've got that $5, you get in there.
Free entry.
Oh yeah.
I always feel safe at this gig, but like, there's no one really. I mean, they've got a good 30 seconds before someone stops them from the knife going in and the end. But I have a thing. I'm there going like, if someone rushes me now, I mean, everyone could flank them, but. You know, and would I stop?
That wouldn't happen, mate.
It's very tight.
We've had people try and get to the stage before.
Have they?
No one's ever made it.
I forgot Binty was here. Actually, someone actually tried to rush the stage.
To get Danny Deegan.
Yeah, I've seen Rob.
Danny Deegan trying to rush the stage.
No, he was comparing, and someone tried to get. Wasn't a fan. Wasn't happy about it.
No, to be fair, that's what I mean. I always feel safe. I've never once ever felt like, and I know
you invite punches.
I mean,
You've got such a punchable face.
Yeah, I know.
And demeanour, because you're so...
We were talking about, my dad still goes...
No, we never talk.
We never talk. We were talking about it. Is it part of a WhatsApp group that I'm muted by Jamie, so I'm responding to things he says. And he goes, I don't know anything about your grandma passing away. We were all talking about it last week. But like I said to you about my mum and dad, even though I still got... I went out in Preston the other week, and mum and dad went, drink to have a good time, not to get drunk. I'm 41. Like, I don't go out getting hammered at it, but he still remembers me from 18.
Yeah.
Going out and getting hammered. But then I went, do you know what, though? Every 5 years, I remind them that I'm a knobhead. So I remember, like, 5 years ago, they let me stay at theirs. And they were meant to be away. Yeah, they let me. Yeah.
Let me stay at theirs.
And they came downstairs, and I'd fallen asleep on the kitchen top. Like the work surface. I tried to fry some bacon, which by the time they came down had become part of the pan. And there was just like bits of grass. And they went, what the fucking hell's going on? There was a smoke in the room. It took about 2 days for the smell to get out. And they went, what the fuck's going on here? And I went, why don't you knock? Like, why are you knocking? I went to bed in the other room, which was like just like the hallway. I went, go to your room. You don't have a room anymore, Phil. You're 40. You're not 40. You're 30, 37, 38. And that was it. So I went, yeah, they're right. I get it now. I forgot. I was like, why don't they let me get old? I went, oh yeah, because moments like that. But I used to get like, you guys have got like when you get drunk, do you like when you get to that point you go, God, I'm so drunk, I need a cold place. Do you not find like a cold surface to lie?
I sleep on soil.
Every night. Fucking Dracula.
So if I get home completely fucked, I wake up on the what's the thing called? Step.
Yep.
But my mum has hanging baskets.
And he uses them as pillows.
I just use them as pillows. Because in my head I go, that looks so fluffy. Because they've not bloomed yet.
Oh yeah, well she keeps a good hanging basket, your mum. Right? It's often said. It's been often said. Oh, your mum's hanging baskets are banging.
I get what you mean about the cold.
Baskets.
I get what you mean about the cold thing. though. I like cold flannels on my head when I'm pissed.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
I sleep with cold on my feet and head.
What? All right. Well, what you got flannel?
Yeah.
What are you using for? You got a hanging basket on your head.
Wrap a wet towel.
This is a lot of like work, though. I just go. That marble looks gold. I crawl towards the nearest religious building,
your feet and hands,
place of worship I can find.
Your feet and hands are the king and queen of thermostats. That's an Oscar Wilde quote.
You're trying to get a T-shirt.
That's
your hands and feet.
Oh, your thermostats. Your thermostats. So I wrap wet towels, pillows in the fridge. That's a good idea.
Pillows in the fridge.
Yeah.
Stick a pillow in the fridge, middle of a heat
Sounds
wave.
like a follow-up song to "Flowers in the Window."
It does.
Travis B-side. Pillows in the fridge.
Sounds like an insult as well. Your fucking fridge pillow.
Your little fridge pillow.
Shut up, lad, your fridge pillow.
Your mum's got pillows in the fridge. And banging baskets. Shouts, to be fair. They're great.
Hanging baskets.
Yeah.
I've got one of them as well.
That's not what they call it around
Hey,
Oh, this is delicious, by the way. I
nice.
don't know if you're...
ABK, our new sponsors.
Yeah.
Keep us thirsty and keep us horny.
Doesn't even mean...
Keep you thirsty.
I don't even care.
I mean, keep me... yeah, thirsty for more because it's so delicious.
Excellent
Thank you,
pullback.
thank you,
Wow. Excellent.
Loads of good stuff happens.
I forgot as well.
How good stuff.
I forgot. I didn't kind of forget. Okay. I've got your sunglasses.
Oh!
So you keep leaving stuff in my car. They're your sunglasses.
I always, as like a sort of cat bringing a dead mouse, if Phil gives me a lift, I'll leave him my some clothing. What was it last time? Hat?
It was a hat, yeah. I think you do it like you want me to...
You know when you give him a lift, do you have car cans?
I drink in the car.
Does Phil have car cans?
Oh, he doesn't drink and drive.
No, I don't drink and drive. In fact...
But it lives vicariously. He did a gig. Last time he gave me a gig was Wigan.
Yeah.
Fat Bird. Name, you know,
Oh, yeah.
And I had to...
Is that the name of the pub or?
Yeah, I had to persuade my way in. So I was doubling. I was opening the Frog and closing Fat Bird in Wigan.
Yeah.
And I got there and I went, "Are you all right, mate?" And he said, "Nah."
Not tonight.
He said, "Not tonight."
Seen him before.
And I went,
No, all right, mate. We're on our last legs, isn't it? He's fucking coming in, talking about being ginger. We get it, mate. You're ginger. We get it.
Your clothing. Fuck me. He went, "No, not tonight, mate." I went, "Oh no, I'm one of." He said it's a private event. I went, "Oh no,
I'm the act.
I'm one of the acts." And he went, "No, the acts are all right, mate."
What did you do?
So I had to get like my Instagram out and say,
Well, say, look, there's me doing comedy.
You had to just do a bit. I came outside and you were like just going. You were just like there going like. Tap dancing. I was going, "What's going on?" He went, "I've got to prove to him I'm a performer." I went, "No, he's all right, let me."
He's with me. My famous tap dancing bit.
No, but listen, we've already got like an elderly leather-clad paedophile on. We don't need you.
It's a very humbling experience where you have to persuade to the doorstep of a gig you don't want to do.
It's horrible. Yeah. It's like, do you have when you turn up to a gig and you have to but you can only get in with the audience and then you have to go. You have to queue up with them because you don't want to push past to be stopped.
I always queue with the audience.
I queue, yeah, and then you go, "I'm one of the acts," and they're like, "Oh, are you on?" And it's just
Why didn't? Yeah, but you could have just
He's on.
You don't. You just go to the front door.
No, because but again, like another great thing about here is that you come that everyone goes, "Oh, hello," you can
true. It's
and it's like it's such a nice feeling.
And there's also a back door here. Well, like it's a front door. It's
on
the front door, but it's a back door.
That's it. I know the back door way. I found ways in. There's sometimes at night I just come in and quiet, film some clips. I've got a little tack on the window. What you do, the back window, you won't know this, but there's a window around the back, and I come in and record my own clips, put them online. No one knows this. I think there's an audience there. Can laugh. Your laughs actually.
Laughter track for the Flintstones.
You can hear Dino in the background. You hear the Flintstones running. But yeah, it's weird, isn't it? I suppose really sort of creeping in their way. But we did that gig in. But I gave you a lift back. No, the last gig we did, I gave you a lift back from
Wigan.
No, Northampton. Wasn't it Northampton?
Oh shit! The Comedy Crate tickets on sale for my tour show. It sold 9. Fucking heavy, mate. Did a gig there, and he went, "Oh, we'll have your tour show." Went, "I don't know about Northampton." I went, "Oh, well, Josh Pugh sold 150. I went, "Yeah, but it's his area, isn't it?"
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
It's home gig.
And he's got a bigger profile.
Yeah, and he's funnier.
Oh,
sorry.
It's just funny that Tony's giving you grief, but who closed tonight?
Wow.
Yeah, but listen, mate. I warmed up for him. That's what you're meant to do as an act like that. You're not meant to outshine a headliner.
Listen, I'm not going to.
I could have done my gold, but I just done all new stuff. You said you did new
not
stuff.
15. I'll just do 10.
I've done 12 actually.
That's what you said.
Done 12. That's in the middle.
3 minutes off. And they persuaded me to put a talk show on there. I went, lad, this ain't gonna sell.
What, he's on 8?
It's at 9, mate.
9.
Who's that odd one?
Well,
yeah, weirdo.
It's me. I'm driving you.
Yeah. So I made my own way there, and then you give me a lift home.
I'll give you a lift. So that was one of them gigs where they went, "Hey, let's get you to Northampton. Everyone wants to see you." And I was like, "I don't think they want to see me in Northampton." And it was for ages. And he's such a nice guy.
It is
really
nice. It's a nice gig,
and it's a great gig. Yeah. But I just kind of kept going, but it's so far away. Like, I can't. And it's like, we'll get a whole car, all of it. I went, I don't want a whole car of people from the north. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's like a whole room full of people in the north. But so it turned out I was coming from Bath. And I got there, and again, it's a great run gig, nice, regular. So you took a picture of someone who clearly had come in just to fall asleep.
Oh, that was hilarious. So while Phil's on, this guy has gone a kip.
Fully a kip.
I mean,
Right.
legs stretched, catching Zeds. Like, easy's ASMR.
No, but like, yeah, but he was like,
some Phil's
he was like that before I fucking got up.
To be fair though,
He was getting comfy whilst you were on.
I fall asleep in the cinema though every time I go to cinema. Every time. I don't think I've ever watched the full film.
What's the last full film you've
James
seen?
Bond, the last one with Daniel Craig.
Oh,
really?
I remember going, and I'm a big film fan, but I watched them at home.
You're a big film fan. You went to see James Bond.
Yeah, obviously,
Fucking
iconic.
loser. Shite.
I was
You like the
raving about.
Titanic?
Yeah.
The most rigged film ever.
12 Oscars.
Yeah, no loyalties whatsoever in them.
Bang, 12 Oscars. Bang.
So I watch films at home and be fine. But when I go to the cinema, it's just dead comfy, and I'm like,
What cinema do you go to?
Showcase cinema.
Do you go on your own?
No, never.
Oh, I like a film of my own.
No.
Well,
You look like a danger. You go to the cinemas on your own, you're a danger.
Well, I went to
Might
cinema.
not be, but you look like one.
Oh no, I am. I definitely am. But like, but they don't know that. I was sitting about. I went to watch Pearl at the cinema, an amazing film. Is it a horror film? And I was like, no one's going to watch Pearl at the Trafford
Horror
Centre.
shit, though, isn't it?
And what was it, chocker?
No, horror.
I
Not.
think horror's like there's no real
hardest
jeopardy.
genre.
There's no real. Yeah, it's the hardest genre. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I don't think I don't like any horror film really.
I
I think the jeopardy's so out of this world. I don't feel the realism to it.
So if you don't like films that don't have jeopardy,
no.
So what are you?
I like films with jeopardy, but real jeopardy. Do you know what I mean?
Well, so then
Yeah,
what
horror
films do you
films
like
are-
then?
horror films
Titanic.
No, I love Titanic. Yeah, Titanic.
Yeah, I mean there is real jeopardy there.
Yeah, but the horror film, it's like, it's so banal.
Don't you think
stupid.
horror films always the same storyline?
Like,
as well?
the werewolf's going to get the black woman.
Pearls
Always.
again. Let's not. We haven't got time for this, but I tell you, no. You need to get horror genre is the hardest.
It is the hardest.
I
That's
think.
why I don't like.
But like Pearl's amazing.
Oh, right,
The best last horror film was Blair Witch Project, I'd say.
I watched it.
That was scary, but I got a pirate copy. My dad got one from the factory, and when he brought it home, it was so.
What factory?
The factory. Factory Records, anyone? My dad was a little guy called Tony Weldon. He wasn't. It's called. He worked at the brewery, but he's got RoboCop and that. RoboCop's quite colourful and that. But the Blair Witch Project was so fuzzy. I didn't know. So at the end, I didn't know there was people stood with the faces to the corner. Spoilers, and. So I just went, the film just ends with a woman screaming, and then I didn't know because
So you just watched the fuzzy film for the 2
watched a
hours,
fuzzy
and
film.
then
I
a
thought
woman
that was
go,
the film.
"Ah!"
Yeah, so I didn't know for 30 years that
What
they all
kind of-
died. I just thought she screamed and turned the camera off because I didn't know what happened. I went, that's scary. They all got away. She just went, and they turned the camera off, and I assumed everyone got home safe, but I didn't see them all there.
That was more a good film about marketing, wasn't it? Because the way they marketed it was like, this is actually real. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it was clever.
Genius.
Clever.
Yeah, genius.
But that sort of horror has been lost now. I don't any kind of new horror now. I think it's just like, yeah, but it'll all get sorted out in the end. And I just shrug my shoulders.
Yeah, crack on with it.
Crack on, mate. It's not Titanic. Fuck
I'd rather watch a
Play your
rom-com as well
option.
than a horror. You know what I mean?
I'd rather watch Christopher Nolan film. Do I bend your mind a bit?
I'd rather watch my neighbours through the window.
What they up to?
I don't know. They always shut the curtains. They're clever. Clever neighbour. You need to move to a thicker neighbourhood. That's what I've been trying to do. I've got to look online. I can find like the cheapest like council brand like band, but I need to.
You must have stayed in some shit. You must have stayed in some shitholes in the past.
Well, funny, Jamie. I have.
No, you must.
So, Jake, right, I'll tell you this, right. So, I told a story last time I was on here, right, which I'm sure has destroyed a friendship with a friend, right, which I'm not going to go into because it might do it again if he happens to watch it. So, I told a story. I'm sure it was on your podcast.
It wasn't.
It was. And it was about going to a birthday party that was awful. And I'd forgotten that the person whose birthday party it was...
I remember this.
Yeah. Had watched all the podcasts I've been on and has not spoken to me since, right? And then I messaged and I went, hey, how are you? They'd had a health scare. So I went, hey, I thought it was a bit weird. They're not messaged about their health scare, a bit selfish. I was like, well, I thought you'd have told me that you were dying. So I went, oh, hey, about this health scare. And they went, yeah, good, thanks. That was it. They'd watched this episode and they'd recognised the story about their birthday was about them. They've not admitted it, but I didn't hide it enough. So I'm not going to tell you any more.
Oh, you're not going to tell the story? Oh, my God.
Okay. So I was staying in Derbyshire 3 years from now.
Go on. Please. It's fine. You're not going to watch it.
Right. So
it's funny. They'll
So
see the
scared.
funny side. They'll see the funny side. I know them.
you know them.
I know. I've been on.
That's not helping either, is it? Because they'll know that they're
Yeah,
doing
it's
that
sound.
point of
I know.
reference.
I know they are. They'll be sound.
Well, let's warm into it. Let's try and do
Yeah.
So where have you stayed that was rubbish?
So sometimes when you do gigs, you might be in a different city, whether it be Bristol, Edinburgh, Brighton. It was in Brighton.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. I don't think I've ever been to Brighton, you know.
And you get offered, I'll put you up for the night.
Of course, yeah.
I'll
Which is
put
a
you up
nice
for
thing
the
to
night.
do.
Yeah, yeah. It's a great thing to do.
So, right. So I'm been staying in Brighton. So I'm doing a gig in Brighton. And my mate goes, hey. And I've known him like through, I've known him for years.
Yeah.
But he's not someone
Yeah.
I've ever really spent a lot of time with. So, hey, stay with me in Brighton.
Lovely bloke, sound.
Yeah.
So sound. So I went, oh, that sounds great, Brian. I'd love to stay with you in Brighton. I wish I'd picked a different name, Brian. It's going to be horrible, that. So I went, hey, Brian, that sounds good. They went, yeah, so I took the house, and they went, hey, I'll drive you to your gig. So I'm driving to this place, and it's like...
He's lovely.
He's lovely,
Lovely.
right? It's 5.5 hours out my way in the car,
Yeah.
and I've come for another gig, and I was just a really busy week, so I'm like, oh, it's going to be so great. I get to stay in someone's house, I have to pay for a hotel, and the hotel's like 130, 150 quid.
So that's the thing, when you're gigging and stuff, you have a weekend fee, and it's not massive money.
Well, if you take your hotel out of it, it's fucking not worth doing, is it?
And then,
Some
so
aren't worth
any
doing with
kind
the
of
petrol.
Yeah.
any kind of cost cutting is absolute key. So people might say, well, why didn't you just stay in X? It makes the gig worthless if you don't. So
Exactly. And unlike Hot Water, where you can do a few gigs a night,
And we've got accommodation.
and
in
you
the
got
venue.
accommodation.
Have
So,
you?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, there's three
Coming-
apartments for the acts.
coming up soon.
Yeah, coming up soon, mate.
So unlike Hot
I've
Water,
reserved more.
it is worth, if you want to come up and get a hotel, it is worth it. I thought that in. Yeah. So, but also Brian might know. Oh fuck, he's called Brian. Shit. Oh fuck. Shit. Don't live in Brighton though, does he?
Oh, not Brighton,
Dundee.
Brighton.
Ah fuck. Ah fuck, Brian. I'm sorry. Happy birthday, Andy. Oh fuck, I've done Andy. It was his birthday. Shit. It was Andy's birthday party. Shit, I'm sorry, Andy. I liked it. I'm sorry, I slagged it off. Anyway, yeah, I'll have accommodation. Anyway, I was staying at Brian's in fucking Brighton. Yeah.
Brian and
So
Brian.
you've been booked for a gig,
So he goes.
and Brian's offered you a place.
So he's like, come and stay at my house. I went, oh, that sounds great. So I get to the house, park up outside. So I can park up. I'd have to pay 11 quid
Yeah.
a night for parking. I'd have to pay for a hotel. Brilliant. And he goes, I'll drive you to the gig. So I'm like, oh, I've got my bag. He went, drop your bag off. If you got, I went, I've got my laptop and that in the bag because I've been doing. So I dropped the bag off. Gets in the car, drives me to the gig, and then afterwards I have to go. So I do the gig, and I stay out for it. He goes, don't rush home. He says, I'm going to be in. I'll be going to bed early because I've had a busy day. So I stay out for a little bit, get the bus home, get back in for about 12:30, and I walk in, and I was like, oh, this is the house. So I'll leave the door open. So I open the door, my bag's right there. So I'm like, oh, that's not that as safe as I thought there, Brian. My laptop and my entire life in it, but that's great. Thanks, Brian. So I walk up, and I was going, this fucking stinks. So I'm going, so I want to walk up the stairs, and it's a house, but so I'm going, right, so I'm in so I'm like, I can't tell where Brian is, there's no other lights on. So Brian's room must be this one because it's shut. And then I looked, and one of the doors was open. And, right. So there's two options. One was a bedroom that there was blood on the sheets. So I was like, I'm not going to that. To me, that's a red flag.
That's a pretty big one. But you're not a prude.
Call me prude.
I bet he didn't have any pillows in his fridge.
When I see blood on sheets, that's a sign that I'm not going. But on the bed as well is an eye mask because there's no curtains. So it's like, but to me,
probably use the curtains to get rid of the body.
I know. Yeah. The eye mask to me looks like a disguise for a killer. So I just see an eye mask on an open bed.
With blood on it.
With blood on it. Now, when I say, and also like the walls are just stained with mould, and it's like bits of like, there's no wallpaper. It's like
a crack then.
Yeah, it's like a crack. It's like a train spotted rank before, like minutes before a really fake baby crawls towards you on the ceiling. So they're going, well, I can't stay in this room. I mean, that's an option. So I go, I've got the bag. So I turn right, and I look in the right room, and I went, well, what have we got in here? So I turn in the right room, and there's some sort of weird air mattress has been set up now in this other room. So it's like to me, it's an escape room. I'm like, which one do I choose? I've got two paths. You know, you show something, they go, riddle me this. Which way do you go to the blood station?
Oh, what does the eye mask mean?
Yeah. Well, maybe I could use that to open the chest to get the key. So I'm there going, well, there's a fucking inflatable mattress here. This looks cleaner. There's no sheets. Oh, you don't need sheets here when you've got fear. So I'll jump on this fucking inflatable mattress. So just fully clothed. Just went, oh, this is, and it's so dirty. And they're going, oh, just fucking lie here. So I just go, I'll just lie here. So I lie there. I feel like waiting for death. And anyway, I've managed to sleep because I've got no other options because I've been pissed. So I can't get in the car and drive anywhere. And I don't know anywhere. I'm not actually in Brighton. I'm just outside of Brighton.
Hey, you should have slept on the kitchen counter.
I know, yeah. I'm sorry, Mum and Dad.
Where's the marble?
My mum watches stuff as well. She logs. She makes accounts on things, so she'll be watching this.
Oh, Mrs.
She'll see it. Yeah. No, don't add him. Don't add him, Mum. It's not worth it. He won't like you back.
So what happened the next day? Did you see Brian?
So the next day I wake up and I go, oh fuck, right. And Brian's gone, right. Brian's not, his door's open. So I'm like, oh, Brian's gone. I'm like, fuck, right. I'm gonna get up and go. So I get up, right, get my bag, and I start walking away. And I'm like, I just need to get out of this house. Oh, and also, by the way, you can't use the toilet. That's it. That's just, I'm not even going to tell you why. You can't use the toilet. There's no way. So I'm like going, well, I can't even.
He didn't brag, like, don't worry, is that full?
He went, yeah, don't worry. Or something like, he goes, well, hope you don't need the toilet. I was like, yeah, I don't. Yeah, joking. And I got like, no, that was a serious thing. Like, I hope you don't need the toilet. So I went, no, okay. It's a good job. I did. Yeah. But I found a way. Luckily, it wasn't as serious as I was hoping. So I walk out going, fuck, I just need to go somewhere to the toilet. So I get my bag and I'm just going to get away from this place as soon as possible. So I'm walking down the street going, oh, thank God I'm out. And then all of a sudden, this car just pulls in front of me. On the pavement. This is not like, I'm not making this up. And I just went, oh, fuck, it's Brian. Brian just stopped me. And I'm walking down the street. I went, God, and the bus stop was there. I was like, ah, shit. And it was like a horror film where, like, you've been trapped. And then they go, oh, fucking get out. And they flag down a car and they go, and you get in and they go, yeah, you want to come back to the ranch? And you go, oh, fuck, it's the killers. And I was there going, oh, fuck, it's Brian. So I get in Brian's car. He goes, I'll drive you back. And I go, it's only 4 doors up, but Brian will not let me leave. And he went, where are you going? I went, oh, and I couldn't think of anything else. So I went, I was going to get a can of Coke. So he went, why are you taking your bag? And I was like, well, there's no reason for that. And so I went, to carry the Coke in. I went, no, I don't. So I was getting in the car, I'll drive you home, I'm making you breakfast. I went, oh, fuck, he's making breakfast. So he drives me back. So he drives me back, right? So then, oh, God. So then he drives me back to breakfast. And then I get in the flat, I'm going, fuck, this is like the worst. Like, this is the worst. I'm now back in the flat. I've not made any progress. And I just want to go. I really want to leave.
Yeah. Slides back on the mattress.
Yeah. I just want to check out Brighton. And so I get there. So I sit there going, oh, God. He goes, I'm making you breakfast. I went, yeah. So then he starts throwing sausages in the pan, right? And I'm going, oh, God. And the pan looks rank. Like, that pan has been, I don't know what it's been used, but he's throwing. And so I'm going, oh, fuck, I can't eat these sausages. So he stuck them in. So then they've only like rolled around in it for a minute. And then he starts putting them back on the plate. And I went, I'm going to have to get involved here. So I went, well, hey, Brian. I went, sorry about the sausage. I went, but I wouldn't mind them being cooked a bit more. And he went, you can eat them raw, you know. I went, what does that mean? I mean, you can. But I mean, I wouldn't advise it. He went, you can eat raw sausages. Raw?
Shut up, man.
Yeah, I mean, you can eat anything raw if you really want to.
Oh, someone's on comedian.
Yeah. Oh, check out Lord Fauntleroy over here with his.
You know about Phil Ellis once his sausage is cooked now.
Well, la-di-da-di-da. So, on the Hot Sausage podcast. So I went, right, well, yeah. I said, would you mind if I just... Anyway, he goes out for a cigarette. I was like, thank God he's gone for a faggot. So I start cleaning as much cutlery around me. I think there must be some... It's like, we're using all this shit, so I don't know where it's been. So I'm cleaning it all. And then I cut the sausages in half and try and cook them as much as I can. But he comes back and they're still raw. And he goes, they're done. I went, well, I can't argue anymore. They're cooked sausages, clearly. The fact they're bleeding as you throw them on. And, like, where's the blood coming from a sausage? It's like, most of it's fucking wheat. So he throws it all on. I went, why is wheat bleeding? And he goes, like, and then he hints at putting bacon in a pan, but I'm sure he doesn't even put it in, and it's back on the plate. I went, well, that's raw bacon and raw sausage. And then an egg that's still liquid gets in the pan, then hops back out, slides back out like flubber onto the plate. So I'm going, this is like, is he trying? I think he's trying to kill me now. This is a weird thing. So I went, oh, well, this looks amazing. I mean, you really don't have to. I don't even really eat breakfast. I went, you're not leaving here until you've had breakfast. I went, well, that's the Brighton way. That's it, Brian. Oh, well, that's it. So I sit down. I'm going, I don't know how to get out of this because I'm weird with food anyway. Yeah. So I sit there with this fucking full plate of raw food. I was going, this is like a horror film now. This is what I mean. So then he goes, oh, and I'm like, well, it can't get any worse. So he goes, you know, sometimes I do amateur theatre. I went, oh my God, right? Yeah, got a VHS here from when I did amateur theatre in my teens.
The put on.
So this amateur theatre comes on. So they're going, oh my God. So watching this grainy VHS. Going, oh my God, is this amateur so now it's Midsummer Night's Dream, I think. So I'm watching going, well, I don't know what. And then I'm sure this is so he gets a chair and then goes, so I'm there and he just sits watching the meals. I went, he's not leaving. So he watched going. So I'm watching the VHS. So I'm watching that. He's watching me eat, and I went, oh, I don't want to. And luckily, he starts to get nervous because he's a bit like, oh, well, I don't really think this bit's great. I went, this is great. So I'm trying to move it around, and he goes, this is great. I went, this is great. And he went, oh, I'm going out for another fag. I went, right, great. So I grab as many sausages as I can, shove them in my bag. So I've got my rucksack, so I'm shoving them in my bag, and I'm going, need to get as much. Well, the egg, you can move the egg around, can't you? He's not going to know about that. So I'm moving the egg around, and then he comes back in. I'm like going, oh God. I went, oh yeah, and he went, oh, what do you think? And I went, oh, it's really good. It's really good stuff. And he went, oh, do you want any more toast? I went, yeah, can I have more toast? So he goes out. And I'm going, fucking right. So I'm getting the bacon in the bag. So I get the bacon in the bag. So I leave bits of each. So I've got the bread. I've got all the bread in the bag, but I've left the crust. And he comes back in, and there's like the egg and some crust. And he went, oh, he goes, well, I see you don't eat crusts. I was like, well, I couldn't fit them in the fucking bag. I've got a full English breakfast in my rucksack, to be honest. So I went, listen, if I had an extra pocket, the crusts would be in there, don't worry. So I went, this and the art. What more do? This and the live theatre. I mean, I'm full. So he went, Oh, well, I went, well, I better get off. And then he went, well, I'll give you a lift. I went, oh, fuck. Wait. I can't get in the car now because he's going to smell a full English breakfast in the bag. He'd be like, oh, it's funny how the car smells of full English breakfast. So I went, oh, fuck. Right, so I went, well, do you mind if I do you mind if I nip out before you drive me to the gig? And he went, oh, why do you need to go to your car? And I was like, why is he so suspicious? I just want to get out your house. I went, well, I'm just going to go to the car. So I have to go to the car quickly. He went, well, I'll come down. I went, well, so I ran down. I thought I'd get there quickly because my car's next to his. Get there. And then I have to spoon out with my hands all this full English breakfast into the boot of my car, right? And I put it, and this is a car that costs 50 quid from Lee and Bigford. Spoon it into the back of a 2004 bright red Beetle. This full English breakfast, shut the boot. He comes out, he goes, ready to go? I went, oh, good to go. So I'm driving off going, why have I got a full English breakfast in the back of my car that's probably better cooked than it was when it was in the back? Oh. So I was there for 3 days. So I was just gigging in Brighton, having a great time, and then I had to go back to my car.
Fucking hell, that's class, that, you know. No,
so
you didn't want to tell that story.
Well, I didn't want to tell it because my friend in Brighton might. But that's a true story.
I'm so glad you told that. That's fucking fantastic.
Rank, even if you was that friend in Brighton, you'd go, oh, I've done it.
Like, it was so weird.
It's that situation, don't feel it, where you like, you don't want to say anything, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to, you know what I mean? I always get myself in situations like that where you just accept it and you end up in a mad storyline with someone. And you could have just said, I didn't want it at the start, you know what
exactly.
I mean? But you just like, you can't.
What's the worst? Right? Yeah. So what is the worst? Like that kind of scenario where you could shut it down if you just went, look, I don't want your breakfast. I don't want to stay anymore. You live like a fucking psychopath. I want to go home.
But it does sound rude. I don't want your breakfast.
Yeah, I know, but it does. I mean, if you say, maybe more tactful.
It's like the woman who thought I was John. She come out and thought I was someone else.
All right.
Because I didn't want to like avoid the situation, I just went along with it. So she just went, oh, I haven't seen you for ages, John. I said, oh yeah, how's the family? You know what I mean? Instead of just saying my name's Tony and I'm not John. And she just carries on. And she said, our Stephen loved you and all that. Thanks for coming to the funeral last week. So I was like, fuck, I'm too deep into it now. So I had to say like, oh yeah, it was a lovely service and that. And go along with that. I went to the funeral. And then I was in the bar and she went, I'm so proud of you, you've been off the ale for 2 years. And I had a Prony in my hand and I was hiding the bottle behind my back. This is a true story, doing me stand-up. And I was hiding the bottle of Prony. An hour later goes by, forgets about it, she's gone. She comes back over, flipping, saying, can't believe you're back on the ale and all that. And I just said to her, well, after Stephen died, I'm back on the ale.
Next time she sees John.
Who
you lying to, John?
Honestly, that's a fully true 100% story. Amazing. And all I had to do was say, I'm not John, my name's Tony. You know what I mean? And that would have all been...
But you do one for politeness, and then you're in.
Yeah, then you're in.
Then you can't go back and go,
yeah, because...
I was lying before.
Imagine if I said I was lying and she saw about a dead husband. You know what I mean?
Did I tell you about the we used to do fake phone calls years ago? Like knock a door run, I don't know if that's still a thing. Did a terrible knock a door run once.
Oh, it's dying out, I think.
It is. I did one. I tried to do a really good
now because kids are just getting nonced.
Yeah.
Not many pedos about. And you just open the door and come and eat you.
No running for you.
And if someone answers that, they'll just get stabbed. Yeah, fuck off.
What are you doing? Knocking at my door, dickhead?
Yeah,
knock
a door. Yeah, knock a door, stab. But like, I was a kid.
Let's stab an old man.
That's not funny. Don't tell me. Befriend an old man, but get him checked. I did a knock a door run once. The worst what I did was I knocked and I was like, let's knock on the door and hide on the. We live on this terrace, Hague Avenue in Preston, Ashton, if you remember it. And it was terrace houses. Don't like to go on about it, but no, I lived in Preston, but Brighton, obviously, where I stayed that night. And terrace houses. So like you've got parked cars either side. So we'd go. It was only around the corner. So I knock on, and then we'll hide. I said, I'll hide behind the car opposite. That'd be really amazing. And they went, we're not doing that. And I went, chickens. So I like knocked on the door, ran and hid behind the car. My friends walked to the end of the road, and I went, this is going to be amazing. I mean, the guy came out, and then they normally just check and then go back in, don't they? But he went, and just stayed there. And I was like behind the car going, he's got to go in now, otherwise it's not funny. And he went, and he went, what is it? I went, so some kids are playing knock a door run. A little shit. And he just stood there. And then I was there going, oh, God, this is so awkward. I'm only right opposite. And then someone came out of the house there. I went, oh, you're fucking kidding me. The guy just came out and he looked at me and I went, oh, I'll just pretend to tie my shoelaces. I went, oh, I'm going to tie my shoelaces. And he went, are you all right there, Brian? And he went, yeah, some kids have been knocking on my door. He went, well, there's a kid behind my car here. And I went, oh, fuck. I went, and I stood up, and I don't know why I always remember this. I stood up and I went, oh, just walk. And he went, hey, you little prick, have you knocked on my door? And I went, God, you can't even tie your shoelaces in this country anymore. And I walked out.
You can't even tie your shoelaces in this country anymore.
Oh. 11-year-old. Oh, get ready for his GB newspaper. PC got madness on cul-de-sac.
The woke mob. Fuck's sake, man.
Oh, God,
I love childhood games like that. We ever do that where you like pretending to hold the fucking wire across the car?
No.
So you have like two lads on one side of the road and two on the other, and you just like that. So it looks like you're holding an invisible rope. So the car's all slow down.
And there's nothing there.
There's nothing there.
That's a really good note. That's so meta.
So a guy comes out fuming and he's like, you fucking knobhead! What are you doing, lad? Why are you swimming in air?
Must have been a hard going up for you. You know, you didn't even have toes. You had to have invisible ones. Let's play Kirby.
Imagine trying to do that on your own one day. That's all right.
We got loads of porn magazines. Well, not porn, not the nuts and stuff.
Yeah.
And we had 3 people holding him, and then we had one guy saying "honk for a bonk."
sounds like a carry on. Carry on, cabby. Honk for a bonk.
I don't even know what we wanted. Just people. We'll get people honking here. What are you getting out of that?
I did one. We used to ring up on phone boxes, all the 0800 numbers. So our phones was 282820.
Yeah, there's a sex line as well, wasn't he? Can't remember that one.
Yeah, but you have to pay for them. So these are the right. So it's like Stan Estella. So it was like 282820, and it's an insurance thing, an owl insurance, and I go, hello, can I speak to the owl, please? That's like genius, right? So we do that all day. Stan Estella, can I speak to Stan? And then one day, I always remember it, like, he used to have the phone book, and I thought, I'll do it on my own one day. I was just bored at home. It was before callback.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought it was funny, but I went to the phone book and, S, it was like S, it was like S. Pierce. So I went, S. Pierce. Like, hello, and it rang up, and the lady answered. I went, hello, can I speak to Stan, please? And she went, oh, I'm so sorry. She went, and it was when I lived at Egg Avenue. She went, I'm really sorry. She went, Stan passed away a few years ago. And I went, oh! And I was like, oh, fuck, well, this woman's just somewhere. I don't know, I'm on my own. Like, I don't want even to laugh with me. Like, what have I done? So I've got to, don't know how to get away. I can't just go, hang up. So I went, oh, I'm so sorry to. So I've got like a 11-year-old kid going, oh, I'm so sorry to hear about your loss. And I was going, this is backfired as a laugh. And she went, yeah, sure. We tried to tell everyone. All of his friends had passed away, and I went, hey, I must have missed the call. I'm so sorry. And I was like, well, I don't know how long to go on. She went, how did you know Stan? I went, I fucking don't know. How do old people know old people? I went, from the club.
From the club?
Yeah, I thought he must have been in a club. And she went, oh, well, we tried to tell everyone from the club. I thought, fuck, he was in a club. I went, oh, well, I must have missed the memo. Well, my condolences, all the best. And I put it down and I go, never fucking ever doing that ever again. But it just,
there's no one here to laugh.
Just sat there in silence. I'm going, people love the ones people lose the ones they love. It's like, what the fuck have I done? So I go, what was I thinking? And she must be going, oh, he was well liked at the club.
You're rocking yourself to sleep on marble again.
Pan full of bacon.
You think you've got problems, Dad? What about Stan?
I've got a boot full of breakfast. What's your fucking problem?
I've got a boot full of Fuck me. I fell in love with someone via a telephone box.
Via a telephone box?
Doctor Who?
I fell in love with her on MSN chat. I still remember her email to this day, Gillian Stevenson at blueyonder.co.uk. She was a Blue Yonder.
She was a Blue Yonder?
Oh, she was Blue Yonder. Fucking hell.
Never forget.
But it weren't Gillian Stevenson I fell in love with. It was her mate, Rachel.
Really?
Yeah. So we was like texting on MSN and that. And I used to ring her from the telephone box. And I felt so... This is what my granddad used to do.
Really?
I felt like I'm running over to the telephone box. I don't care what my mum says. I'm ringing Rachel from the telephone box. Yeah. Go, oh, hi, Rachel. I'm proper connecting. Do you know what I mean? And I felt like it was sort of like a storyline in Neighbours.
Yeah.
Like Toadfish falling in love with a beauty.
And Billy threw all his books in the sea.
That's what I thought it was like.
Because he had dyslexia. I forget learning.
And ended up being a solicitor, so don't give up. If your books are in the sea, you could still be a solicitor. That's my phrase. And anyway, I fall in love with this Rachel. I'm ringing her from the telephone box every night. Then I start ringing her off my landline. Mobile number, fucking phone bills up the roof.
Oh,
Mum's like, who are these slags you're calling?
Who are these slags all night?
What the slags?
13.
13?
I went, you don't understand, Mum.
This is the one, it's not a slag.
You don't understand how the mobile network payment.
So it's before like display pictures and that. You used to have your display pictures like a name in neon.
Right.
Like fake
Yeah,
neon.
I remember that, yeah.
So you used to have like...
Do you remember the...
Jamie loves
Do you remember the emojis, what we called nudges, wasn't it?
Yeah, nudge online, yeah.
The fella used to go like that, used to go, look, used to go...
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, I never...
And if you knock one, if they ignoring you, say like they were reading your messages and blanking you, you'd send a knock and they'd knock on the screen.
Yeah.
And
you used to
show
go
us
offline,
30-year-old tits.
go online, because then it would go, ba-doo, James online, ba-doo,
Yeah,
James online.
yeah.
Like,
I didn't know all this. You see,
so I'm doing all that, feeding the pigeon.
Which, sorry?
Feeding the pigeon. So like, I'm online, I'm offline.
Oh, yeah.
And, I'm ringing her from telephone boxes. I was having heated fucking chats on this telephone box.
Sex talk, no?
Yeah, it's like...
people queuing with like husbands.
Chat.
On a fucking old Jordan, mate. Little stuff like that.
They're going, he's dying! 999, Jamie, he's dying!
But then it...
Yeah, hang on a minute.
That's the only girl I've ever done where I've written a letter to.
Really?
I've written a love letter to.
Can I ask you how you signed it off?
Well, I said, this is me for future reference. And putting a picture of me on a balcony staring at my mum's tits.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
So there's a picture of me and my mum like that. And I'm like... just staring at my mum's cleavage.
Oh!
And, and she never sent a message. She never sent.
You've got nice hanging baskets.
Right.
Then she
Probably still coming.
Then she ghosted me.
Did she?
Yeah, so I used to email Gillian Stevenson at blueyonder.com. I went, Rachel's blanking me. Is it because of the picture of me staring at your mum's tits?
Have you ever reconciled this?
No. If she's out there, she was Scouse as well. She was a Scouse goth.
Can we not do this as like...
If you was a Scouse goth called Rachel
I know.
in 2005...
What was the name?
And your mate was Gillian Stevenson.
Now you'll be... so if you're a Scouse goth in 2005, you'll now be in an open relationship. Your name is Rachel. What's her surname?
Her friend's name was Gillian Stevenson.
That's all you know.
I know her name is Gillian T.
You know what's funny is this Rachel wasn't a girl, was it? It was a 40-year-old goth.
Nah. They were mates.
No, that's I think you got catfished. I didn't.
So you got catfished.
It was probably your stepdad.
I've been.
You probably saw the picture of your mum's knockers. You've been catfished this whole time, and now he's your stepdad. No, you don't like him.
Oh my god!
I've told you about that guy. I've told you about that guy who wanked over my ass, didn't I?
Yeah.
That's fucking.
I don't know.
You say too many things with such casuality. Like it's an everyday occurrence.
Yeah, it's like
like I should then go. Oh, let me check my notes.
No, when I was
come on the arse. Oh yeah, 2012. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah. French trip.
When I was proper into teen chat.
Fucking teen chat. I was at an age where I'm just slightly missing all this. So I'm like,
no, you used to go like ASL and that. And
didn't you have chat rooms then?
No. So I'm 41 now. So when I was at uni,
you've got 10 years on us.
Yeah. So I used to have to go to the uni library to get internet.
Chat rooms, it was frowned upon.
Yeah, but even when I started, like when I was 25, 24, I used to have to go to the library to use the internet.
What's the lowest resolution camera you've ever got your cock out on?
Oh God! 4 megapixels.
What's the blurriest?
I reckon like fucking Doom. Like the shotgun in Doom.
Just triangles
and a punch. Fucking Pac-Man. I don't even know how to answer. Yeah, I don't know.
I've been on proper splurring webcam. And you trying to wank to these teenage girls. And it's like, and you, do you know what I mean? Yeah. And then the time you've thrusted over to the other side.
Okay, check out Atari over here.
Fucking hell. What I used to do, didn't I? Chat rooms, webcam chat rooms. But I used to like show me tits like that. Like go like that. And then it'd just be up to here. You could just see me little cleavage. And all fellas would be like, whoa, yeah. And then I'd just go,
What would you do if they then went, yeah, and carried on? Would you let them finish?
To be fair, like all the time, they just clicked off it because they just see me, my face, my smiley face. You know?
And they go, finally. What I'm looking for. And you have to go, well, fair play.
To be fair, I didn't watch it.
Fair play, go on.
I didn't watch it, you know what I mean? Like, if they carried on, I would be like, this is weird. On to the next one.
I had so many MSN birds, man.
Really? This is a wave that I missed.
I used to just go my sister's MSN when she left it logged in. Get all her mates who were fit, delete like their addies. Then go back on mine, add all my sister's mates inside.
I fell in love with an Australian.
I used to love my sister's mate, you know, because she's like 4 or 5 years older. So I used to like proper love them all.
I fell in love with an Australian and got her through, you know, some of her hardest times of her life. But I was in college at the time, and I went, I'm gonna leave my computer on full volume. So you just nudge me anytime. So she'd press no, she'd go, and I'd wake up and go, oh yeah, show us your clam.
Oh my God.
Phil, you missed out.
And then we just used to.
I feel like I really missed out.
We just used to wank on cam to each other.
I just sneak downstairs and play Quake 2.
I fell in love with
really low res, so the Aldi Median computer would work on it. I think I killed that grunt. Next one.
I fell in love with someone once who was.
You make wanks on this apparently.
It was a fella.
Fire.
So I was like, I'll get me. I went, I'll show you tits. And he went, oh, you go on cam first, so I go on cam. And I used to have like this fucking, you know, gel hair and that. I was like, take your top off. So I'll take my top off. And I went, you're going to show me your tits?
Yeah.
And he goes, yeah, in a minute. Just show us your boxes. So show me boxes. I'm trying to make your bulge up bigger than what it is.
Put a pair of socks down there.
No. I'm just trying to get the angle right.
Put them around the back. For some reason. I need to get hard somehow.
And he went, go on, so stand up for me. I went, are you going to show me your tits after? He went, yeah, of course I'll show you your tits after. So I get up and he went, oh, just rub down your body. And it's when I was slim and I had a six-pack and that.
When was this?
2004.
How old were you?
13, 14.
Oh.
So he went,
I need to see pictures of this.
so he went, show us ass.
That's weird.
What? Just hang on a minute. If everyone missed that. What did he say, Jamie?
Show us ass. So he went, come on, just show us ass and I'll show you tits.
Show us ass.
So I went, and he went, put your finger in your mouth.
Put your finger in your mouth.
So I had to do this on my, like,
no,
dining room door.
And your dining room door?
And then pull my pants down. Just
Show him his ass.
Show me ass like that. Went offline and blocked me. Didn't get no tits.
So are you worried that filter was out there?
What? I'm not asked if it's out there. I don't go flying fuck
Right.
it.
Well,
I'll
thank God, because
I'll
tonight, come on in, guys. these are the awful men that have been circulating that amongst the underground.
You wouldn't, yeah, but you can't screenshot it then. He's definitely just come, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And
That's right. It's
you just come, wanked over your ass.
Do you mind me asking what you, like with your bum? Like, how did you present it? Did you just do it like tight cheeked, or did you?
No. I sort of had a bit of an arch.
Yeah.
And it's my first time.
Oh no, it's fine. I'm not
my
judging you.
first time.
Not judging you, but do you not like think? Oh, should I just like squeeze?
No, I didn't spread.
Oh right, no, it's fair play.
I didn't spread.
He's not a slag.
Fair play, no.
But I've not got a natural curve.
Sorry, Danny.
I've not got.
I didn't mean to undermine you. I was just wondering.
I know. I've not got a natural curve, so I try to create one in my lower back.
Yeah, one of my mum's insults to me, which I find baffling. Is it?
My mum once said to me, "You've not got an arse for jeans."
That's what my mum always says to me. She goes, "You got no arse." She goes, "Yeah, like your dad, no arse." I go, "Why is that a thing that like you say to your son?" That's so true. Got no arse.
My mum said,
your dad.
My mum said to me, "You'll never wear jeans."
I went, because I went, he's Jay, I need to get another belt shot. You've not got any arse, have you, like your dad? I went, what is this thing about me and my dad not having an arse?
My mum said to me, you've got no mum, and walked out.
You had a mum, no more. See ya.
Yeah.
Enjoy your jeans.
My mum said it to me as if I'm like getting a bit too big for me. Oh, wearing jeans, are you? You've not got the fucking arse.
No, it's like, that sounds like she had so little belief in you. Because normally it's like, oh, you're not going to be an astronaut, grow up. Yours was just, you won't wear jeans. Like, how low has she set the bar for you?
You won't wear jeans.
Get back in your trackers, knobhead.
Why did your mum used to smack you?
What?
Why did she used to smack you?
My mum used to whip me because she went, stop being nervous.
And whack him?
And swap me.
Yeah, right. So I used to get hit as a kid. But like, yeah, but like,
there's a lesson here, I think. Yeah. Hitting works.
in a good way.
Because Jamie, you'd be so weird if you didn't get it as a kid.
Yeah.
At least you couldn't hit your bum.
Yeah, I used to get hit with a slipper.
Oh,
so,
no, I was free.
Oh, his mum used to punch you in the face to stop being nervous.
Yeah, no, talk about this.
Stop being nervous. Bang.
I'd pay for
Crack
this.
on the head.
Really? She's like...
Yeah. Because I was so scared. Because I was getting beaten off my mum. But I'm
it's
really,
not funny.
Really jumpy person. So if I used to go...
fucking hilarious.
She'd go, fucking, what are you jumping at?
When was the first time... Oh, I can imagine it in a film, right? First time that your mum goes to hit you and you do that, she goes... Stop being so nervous. You go, that's the last time. She goes, whoa.
Oh,
did you ever do that?
The dimensional. I start leaving dementia leaflets on a birthday.
Oh, really?
Like care home leaflets. Like jokingly.
Yeah.
Like, you're going in there soon.
I'd love to pop round. She lives in Brighton, yeah?
Brighton.
She got Brighton.
She has, you need them inspirations, don't you, to lose weight?
Really, yeah.
You need inspiration.
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah. I'm trying to lose weight.
The gin and tonic diet.
Yeah, but I'm drinking gin and tonic to lose weight. But I'm not tonight. Like,
but you still eat eclairs, don't you?
I eat
What you need?
Look, you're trying to make me do all these dog shit stuff.
What you need is a bagel on the door. Say the bagel thing.
My
do the bagel.
Well, my mate, this is quite because I can't.
Brian, go. Do the bagel.
I can't do the bagel.
No, do the bagel.
No, because I can break it up. I can do the bagel another time.
Yo, do the bagel. You won't be invited back.
To be fair, I've been hanging around for 6 hours talking about knock a door on. I'm like, going, sure, I could have done better things in my life today. But I'll get here. I don't want to let him down again. Get here nice and early. I'm like, fucking hell. Hanging around. I'm shit-faced. I don't know what I'm talking about. I want to plug. Doing a tour show. I'm not even doing a tour. Doing a tour show in the middle of the Lake District. It's called Funky Pete's Shithouse. There at 3 a.m.
One of his mates. He's down at his house.
Again?
No, right. No, why? Now I can't tell it because you made the...
Come on. Just say it, please. No one's listening now.
Okay.
No one's listening now.
It's not live.
No, I know, yes. So we need that bit broken out.
Jamie, did you think this was live?
We need that bit broken out.
Do you always think these are live?
That's perfect.
For editing purposes.
No, but
Right, we're going to cut this out. You ready? Watch,
Okay.
you ready? Wait.
So-
Let's go back to the Wait, ready? So, you like eclairs, don't you?
I love eclairs. I tell you what, though, one time...
What about bagels on the wall? Lad, get on this.
So my mate's really rough. Cammy, he goes, he went, I was at his house, and I went, have you got a bagel nailed to your wall? And he went, I don't even just notice it, and he went, oh yeah, it's been there for a while. He went, yeah, I nailed that there. So it was like a reminder that as soon as it goes mouldy, if I haven't been to the gym and lost weight, then I need to sort my life out. And I went, right. And he just looked, and he went, yeah, still looks all right, doesn't it? I went, yeah. He went, 2 years it's been there. Weird that, isn't it? They just carried on.
Weird that, isn't it?
Yeah, weird that, isn't it? All done. Been nailed to his wall for 2 years. Still there.
Still go
But he just
mouldy.
went, yeah, it's not go mouldy. Weird, isn't it? Fucked up.
As a motivation.
True though. Oh. Yeah, I know. Now that. Yeah.
Well, guys, it's been a pleasure.
Still got mouldy. Weird.
What do you need to plug? Are you in the Fringe?
I don't know. Yeah, I'll do a new Fringe show. Phyllis's excellent comedy show. It's funny. I'm pretty much just making fun of a lot. Look, I can't believe Tony's not even asked.
Oh, really?
I am, mate.
No, that's good. Booking tickets.
I was just seeing what date my next show is because I couldn't remember. I'm pissed.
All right, no, it's all right. So I thought you were just booking tickets for Phyllis's excellent comedy show at Edinburgh Fringe at the Hive, Monkey Barrel, 12:30 p.m. It's genuinely funny. This just it's just me making fun of.
It's
stuff.
one of the best Edinburgh show people you'll ever fucking see.
So glad you didn't pretend to have seen
if you're
the show.
up at the Fringe,
There'll be lots going up from this watch this show. So
I hope so. Come and see it. I'd love to see you there.
Yeah.
I can't recommend.
What have you got coming up though, Tony?
Oh, me, Phil. Thanks for asking.
That's all right. It was a pleasure.
Tony Callum and Friends, Tuesday, the 18th of July. Make sure you come down.
When am I on, Tony? Before you finish that,
You're on this one, maybe, because I've got no other friends. Tony Callum Enemies, the 15th of August. Tony Callum Friends, Tuesday, the 18th of July. Come down, book tickets. It's 75% full now. So the last 3 or 4 have sold out. So make sure you get your tickets. Jamie Hutchinson's on, so get your tickets.
And I'm also on tour, so please buy tickets. The second Hot Water show, 19th of November. It's going to be a big after party afterwards. And the last Frog and Bucket show, the 14th of November. Yeah, there's not going to be an after party.
Buy tickets for Northampton.
Oh, and Northampton. Yeah, if you live in Northampton.
fucking hell, yeah.
Or just don't and go and see Josh Pugh. Have a better night.
You probably will, to be
I've
fair.
got my Pew tickets from Pew Centre.
Thank you very much, Phil.
Thank you so much for having me, guys. I love all of you and all the Hot Water people.
And
Please keep
thank
following
you to Binty.
and Binty.
For making us 3 hours late.
Now you know how it feels.
Bye, everyone.